Hi, and welcome to my messy desk here at Bunny Hollow Crafts. This is the project that I'm in the middle of working on. I still need to trim these and need to find something to put on the front, but this is a December daily. So please join and we'll walk through in 2 steps. Welcome. We're going to start with 6 pieces of 8.5 by 11 65-pound cardstock. You could use 1 10-pound if you wanted. I'm going to put these in my cutter sideways and cut them in half at 5.5. So this is the creating of the base page for the little December daily. I want to apologize for the shaky desk. It's been so busy with my girls here. The tripod got moved, and that's the problem. So turn the other ones, cut down the long way at 5.5. Again, this is 3 sheets all together at one time. So at 5.5. And then we're going to turn the paper and cut it at 9.5, which is 1 inch longer than our other ones. That way we can fold a 1/2 inch on either end to create our base pages. So again, apologize for the shaky desk. That is just, I put part of this video in fast forward, it gets even worse. I really apologize, but I have moved the tripod, so that won't be a problem anymore. So put these in your scoreboard. You want to score 1/2 inch on either end. All right, you're in fast forward now. Look at my hands go. So a 1/2 inch on either side of that 9.5 inch piece, and then we'll fold, burnish, and put our pages together. So let me talk you through putting the first one together, and then I'll turn it off and or turn me off and let you just listen to Christmas music and just watch. So fold and burnish really well on either end. And then I like to use score tape. A lot of people like to use glue. You could use either here. Glue has its place, as does score tape. Glue gives you the wiggle room, and I don't want wiggle room when I'm putting pages together. So what I like to do is test fit, sort of just make sure that we're good and square. We have extra there, just we're going to use flaps and stuff. Test fit, and then peel back the tape. And then check all 3 corners that aren't, where the tape's not. 1, 2, 3, and when you're done, push it down. We're all good. All right, that was a little piece of tape that had stuck. Alrighty, so release the other side of the tape, push across so that you don't get a bubble, and just pull your tape. Alrighty, so that's how it'll fit on the hinge, and here comes the music. This is going to be a little different. I've already created the pages, and I'm just going to walk you through it, and I will put the dimensions in the description below. This is just 8.5 by 11 in length, and so I cut 2 in half to get my little pages. So this one's 5.5 by the 8.5, scored a 1/2 inch, and put it on there. This one is 5 by 8.5. You could do 5.5. You'd have the room right there. So these go either way, and they're numbered because I want to do, this is going to be a Christmas daily or a December daily. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 areas for pictures right there, or for 5 days, actually, like that. So on the back is another piece of 8.5 by 11, just cut to 5 in width, scored a 1/2 inch at the top, and it adhered at the top. This is just, oh, there's nothing there. I thought I had a pocket. So anyway, there's 6, 7, and 8. Okay, so that's side B of page 1. So page 2, again with the 8.5, scored a 1/2 inch, it's 5 1/4. I like using the 8.5 because you don't have to cut one side, right? So attach that at the top, and I created a pocket. I just cut it 4 by 6.5. So fold it over these 2 edges, and the bottom side You've seen me make pockets before. Trimmed my corners and just attached it under the flap. Okay, so the back side, these are a little squirrely. Let me show you. It's one of these. I took a piece of, this is 8 inches long. I just scored it in the middle and folded it over. And then I took a piece of 1-inch paper and I just scored it down the middle, okay, to make a hinge. I turned this over, I put the hinge on the back, and I cut where I needed to cut, okay? This one was a little squirrely, so I'm glad I had one to show you how I did that. But then I just put magnets on, and I just glued them at the top and the bottom, but see, because you folded it, you have this nice space. So this is 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and this page will be 21. So before I matted this, I wanted to show you all these measurements. All right, so that one we already did, and then this is the last one. This is number 22. Again, 5.5 by 8.5, just attached at the long side. So that's 23, 24. The back is 25 for Christmas fun. And then on the inside back cover, I plan to make a waterfall. Alrighty, I hope that didn't go by too fast. It's very simple. They're just 5.5 by 8.5. Most cases, you could trim it more if you wanted in your width. You don't have to be exactly the same width or length. Well, you could be a little longer. I like having a little space at the bottom so that you know you've got to flip up, you know, and a little room on the side so you know that you're going to open up. But I'm going to cover these with paper and then or mat them all. Like magic, there they are. All right, a little breeze through about how they all finished out. Turned out pretty cute. I'm going to use those 2 paper packs that were in my stash from Hobby Lobby, Midnight Noel and Season's Greetings, to finish out this album. Hi, this is my daughter's work. Thank you for joining me, all new subscribers. Part 2 will come up very soon. Thank you for watching.